Alright.
Getting ready to leave to go to Tori's house.
Worn out already.
Yeah, I mean, she would literally lay on top of the
paddle.
big ball. You
So
know,
she
I mean,
just kind of wanders aimlessly.
Tori, we need a spoon for that.
Okay. There's
It
one
looks
over
so
there in
pretty.
that drawer over on the left.
there you go.
Oh, hello.
Is there what?
There ain't bowl games, right?
Tori, are you?
I don't know.
Shoot, we can leave a bunch
I don't know.
of champagne glasses around, and I'll get it on tape this time.
Several of them.
Did we do that before?
Yeah.
Did we do what?
Yeah, play tomorrow.
Did we leave a bunch of
They
champagne
didn't play for a
glasses
week or
around?
so.
I'm giving you a hard time.
Cotton bowls.
What'd you do?
God must have given us these names subconsciously.
Yeah, well,
Oh, he definitely did.
Yeah.
Let go.
for sure he does.
I want to show.
Gotcha.
Let go. I want to say yours, and then you
Well,
can have
and the funny thing is, Marley, that's the one that I really felt like God gave me totally out of the blue. And it doesn't even mean, I've never even found anything that it means.
Well, I'll tell you what it means.
Yeah, it's in that.
If you can find it
It
in
might
there.
be
It is in there.
It's here. It's here.
Really?
We looked at it, I think.
You
Same
know,
spelling?
Okay, Justin means righteous,
but I've never known anybody known Marley. Ever.
and Marley.
I mean, where did you come up with that?
It honestly, before like 5 years, or
She
no,
was driving in the car
2 or
one
3
day.
years, we were driving to Wichita together. And it wasn't even like I had a conscious
Oh,
thought.
that's
It
right.
just came out of my mouth.
She said,
I
"We're going to have a
we're gonna have a
daughter."
daughter, and her name's going to be Marley.
And she's going to play the guitar.
I didn't even, and I saw a picture of
Play
a
strings.
brown-haired girl,
She hasn't even played
like
the guitar.
about maybe somebody, you know, a young adult with brown hair. I couldn't see her face, and she was strumming a guitar. And I just knew that was going to be her name. And
I mean, there's Mary.
I honestly, after that, I went and
That's where
looked
it
it up,
comes
tried to
from.
find it in name
Merrily?
books.
I think
so
it
I could
comes from
find out.
that.
No, I've seen it before.
Find
I've
it?
seen it
He's
before.
No.
vindicated.
It is a
It's
very
not from that
unique-
book, Marley and Me. Isn't that or that movie?
Yeah, it's a dog. And then there's Jacob Marley, who is a weird.
And Bob
It
Marley.
would be this
Yeah, Jacob Marley from Christmas Carol, Bob Marley, the reggae musician.
Well, I guess it would be if it was.
But-
Are you saying if it was under that name?
What did you
It's not-
find in there? What's close to it?
Spelled that way.
Merrily. I could've sworn
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I really felt like God just put it in my head so
Yes,
clearly.
Sorry, Baxter.
I'm
Well,
surprised
he
Karen
did.
and Vaughn are even.
I know, so
He did.
he has a
Nobody's-
meaning for it.
Nobody's
You know.
responsible
Here,
for
I
the
want
names
to
of
next
the
to
children.
Remember, Mommy?
It's God who names them. He just,
God names the
he
children.
just uses you, but it's God that
You
names
know,
the.
you know,
I
Very
know.
true. So I'm just
Mario
Oh,
is
good.
things that I may or may not discover, you know,
Really work.
while I'm
That
still.
didn't work at all.
You know how.
Okay, you guys try it again. Try it again.
You know,
Wait, hold on.
you know how.
We have
Vaughn,
to do this
Vaughn, you
for
have to do it for the camera. See if you do it.
Hey, Kira, did you notice what Pamela
All
brought?
right.
You have to walk away.
Yeah, Pamela's awesome.
Karen and I have one too. Do you want to show?
Let's mess
Oh
with
yeah,
it.
you guys gotta watch this.
We
one.
don't have it that good.
Okay, wait until. Wait, do it for the camera.
I have it on.
The camera. Ready?
Okay.
Pow.
So cool.
That's cool.
That is definitely. She'll trust me. I mean, she can spend a lot of time in front of her computer. And now
You want to
she's
look
got her-
beautiful.
like we were driving home last night. If she wasn't asleep, she was, you know, doing. I'm like, I just can't see it.
Yeah.
I just
Well,
can't.
I know.
Now is that true or not?
My old
I
phone.
was carrying on a conversation, but I don't.
Those old phones.
To me, why wouldn't you talk? I
Well,
mean,
And the keyboards on like the old flip phones, the ones that we just got rid of. You know, they're not. There's not a QWERTY keyboard on it. It's just the keypad.
Yeah, you have to.
So it takes 10 times longer
Yeah,
to
because
do it.
like to get to I, you have to do.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
that would
that,
drive
1, 2,
me
3.
crazy.
yeah,
I
Now that
know.
we got the phone we have, I like texting.
But do you know
yeah. And I
my
like the voice
Android,
text okay,
the
but then it
swipe?
messes up.
Have you guys seen my swipe?
Yeah, I have that, but I
Here.
haven't tried it yet.
Here, let me show. Here, you have to take the phone, or the
This thing you're talking about.
that's
Right?
a pretty slick camera
You
there.
hit that, and then
No,
It's even got a place to. Yeah, it's even got a place for a tripod.
Okay, so I will This is swipe, so I'm writing Jim in text. This
Yeah, that's messed up when she does that. That's crazy.
my text to Jim.
What?
I'm done.
Yeah, that's
So
incredible.
why?
Say
How's
this
it
again.
doing
Show me
that?
this.
Well, see, because I've got this swipe key, but I haven't.
This is my text. I am writing. What's
Interesting.
that? Something
It starts learning what,
Whoops, I didn't do that right.
it literally starts
So
memorizing.
it's not
the-
punching, it's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
it follows the
I wonder-
path and it guesses what you're doing, right?
That's pretty cool. I wonder if that is that just a
And not only does it,
I
not
think it may be
only,
Android
but
feature.
it's also memorizing the way you write.
Android
and
does
the way
something
you,
the iPhone doesn't do?
Well, I think you're going over certain letters, which they have programmed in somehow that those, it's going to be this, it gives you, sometimes they'll come up with a selection of words, and if it's not the word you want, you can go down and pick the word. But most of the time it will automatically put the word in.
yeah, it's, I mean, it's just, it is getting beyond, like this last class I took out JUCO, I scored the worst grade I've ever,
Let me
I mean,
see.
the technology, my brain, I just can't keep
Let me
up.
see what you're doing.
Oh my gosh, this is pretty weird. I can't. I just tried to do this.
You.
Did it work?
Yeah,
Because it's on your phone?
yeah, I have it,
I don't have
but
it.
I just haven't tried it until now.
Oh, I'm sure you got it, you just gotta find it.
Where are you? Why is it?
We just, it actually turned out pretty, it was kind of bad, the weather. The weather was bad for 3 days. You know, the search and rescue was out. It was, I mean, it was bad.
Oh,
Some of
wow.
the outfitters, you know, they go
I'm gonna
way
give
up,
them
Yeah.
some
way
kind of
high
warning.
elevations. Were coming and bringing their horses down. Some were leaving the horses up. It was getting to that point where it was really bad. And we ended up, I got my elk the first day.
How was that? I've never done that.
It was a blast.
I bet it was.
Did you, I mean,
Such
were you,
a magnificent animal.
oh my gosh. And it's the best eating of the,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
There's nothing like
Yeah.
yeah,
elk if it's done right.
right.
It's tremendous.
Did you have to, I mean, were you able to get to it?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
did- I mean, did you have to quarter it up to get it out, or?
Yeah, well, what we did, and I had these little walkie-talkies
Yeah.
that we could talk,
Yeah,
and I had one, and my buddy from Minnesota had the other one. So when I got my elk, actually, my buddy from the Phillies shot a mule deer buck at the same time,
Wow.
and we were pretty good distance apart. But my buddy came down and sat with my elk. I actually did all the field dressing myself, and I was going to go get my vehicle, drive up on top to get the other elk or the deer, and get to my brother's truck, and it was a whole. Anyway, my friend ended up sitting with my elk for the whole day, and it kind of got bad with the snow. But we got the deer, and so when I got to my brother's truck, there were these outfitters parked in that area where my brother was at. They had a great big two-wheel drive dually and a two-wheel drive regular pickup. They were stuck,
yeah, they,
and it was like 9 of them. Anyway, we ended up helping them out. My brother had a big 3/4 ton four-wheel drive, and I had a four-wheel drive also. We pulled them out. Well, we couldn't get their dually to move. So we piled them all into his pickup and my brother's and mine, and we drove down. Well, it was dark by this time. These guys were outfitters. They came off the mountain because it was so bad. That doesn't normally happen. They were up there going to be up there for a week.
right.
So anyway, the next day they actually helped us with my elk. My buddy met us on the road, going back, to our condo, and so all those guys came back the next day and helped us. So each of us had a little part of the elk, and it was good. Then the snow was done after about Monday afternoon, and then it was how when snow is done, the sun comes out.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yes, it is.
But what happened is there was so much snow up north, or the high elevations, all the elk were coming down.
Yeah.
We had guys that were parked kind of close to us, camping right there. Elk were running right by their tents. It was crazy.
So everybody was getting.
Oh my goodness.
It
We
was-
were driving the little switchbacks, and you could see creeks, and everything with the snow. It's all white. Well, there was guys that were 500 yards from the road, had 2 great big bull elk down there, that they got right there. We're watching them field dress them, and they could drive right there to the road. And I don't know how they're going to get it from there. That's a long way. They were big elk.
Oh my gosh.
Now,
Yeah, they're huge.
They are.
how was it getting through the pelvic bone? Man, you'd have to have an axe, wouldn't you?
Saw.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
but I don't think the saw. I've got one of those
Chain
zip. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you need a real saw.
Yeah.
And I'm serious. The outfitter guys had chainsaws. They weren't chainsaws for wood. They were for the elk.
For,
Oh, yeah,
no.
well, they used it for both. But not serious.
Well, they use it to quarter them up too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.